Hey guys, Dr. Jake here with Inver Chiropractic, and today we're going to be talking about radiation. And when we talk about radiation, what I'm referring to is any sort of pain that is traveling down your arms or down your legs, or really pain that's moving. And I'm going to be focusing on your arms into your hands today. When we look at cervical or neck radiation, things that come down into usually these 3 fingers or these 2 fingers or sometimes the entire hand, more often than not, that's coming from the neck, and it's coming from a couple of reasons. We either have subluxation of the neck, we have arthritis, we have degeneration, we have something going on in the cervical spine that's squeezing on those nerves, and the way that the nerves are reacting is they're coming down the arm and they're causing either burning, numbing, tingling, or all 3 of those type symptoms. But what I'm going to spend more time on talking about today is a condition called thoracic outlet syndrome, or TOS. And why we're talking about that is because that's another way where we can have the same type of symptoms, things going down our arm, numbing, burning, tingling, that's actually coming from the armpit or the axilla area. Why that happens is because if we were able to look deep into the side of my shoulder here, you'd see a couple of things. You'd see a lot of nerves, you'd see a lot of blood vessels, and you'd see a lot of muscles all fighting over the same small kind of triangular space. Why that's so important is because if things become inflamed, if things become angry, and we start to shrink that space and squeeze down on that, what's going to happen more often than not is that your nerves are going to get squeezed on, and when nerves get squeezed on and or irritated, whether that be in the neck or whether that be here in my arm, it's going to cause that tingling stuff coming down your arm. Why that happens in my armpit over here, in my axilla, is usually because of one of 3 things. Either my scalenes or muscles that are deep on the side of my neck here become really tight and they swell up and they can squeeze on my nerves that way. Another reason that can happen is my pec minor. So when we look at your pec, we're not talking about the big muscle here, but there's a small muscle that's underneath that starts down here, comes up in the top part of my shoulder. That competes for that space in that area, and if that gets swollen up because of, if it's irritated or because of posture alterations, then that's also can be squeezing on those nerves, and that can cause the tingling stuff going down the arm. The last thing that can happen is that our shoulder girdle itself, our clavicle, the shoulder joint cannot be moving properly, and that can cause some dysfunctions on how our nerve is flowing through that area. Any one of those 3, if not all 3 of those things, could be the cause as to why you're having numbness and tingling going down the arm. So if that is you, if you are suffering from this, I hope that this video gives you a little bit of information as to what's going on as far as the musculature, the blood supply, and the nervous tissue that's going on in this area. And hopefully you have a better understanding as to what the issue is. If you have questions on what thoracic outlet syndrome is or what can I be doing for that, please comment on this video below and we will get back to you. If you want to speak to somebody right away, please give us our office a call. Our doctors or our mobility experts love talking about posture. We love talking about what's going on in the body and how we can help. So I hope that this video was very informative for you guys and that you have a fantastic day.